This is the warehouse where food for military personnel is stored. And this is where we will begin our story about how soldiers in the armed forces of Ukraine receive their meals. This is our cold storage. Cooled pork and chicken, desserts, eggs, hard cheese, soft cheese, turkey fillet frozen in thermal bags, potatoes, beets, onions, garlic, and celery cabbage. A chef's morning in the armed forces of Ukraine begins with hygiene and safety briefing, right?
Yes, that's right. Safety and hygiene are very important. You need to know what you can't do.
I'm ready to listen. What is not allowed?
As always, you can't stick your fingers in the socket.
Max, what are we having for lunch? What are we cooking?
Today we're having stewed potatoes with vegetables for lunch and a salad of celery cabbage with crab sticks.
Great. How can I help you?
Now we're cutting the potatoes. Take the potatoes, cut them in half. Place them cut side down on the cutting board. Cut them in half again and into 4 pieces.
And into 4 pieces. Here we go. And so on until we finish, right?
Exactly.
Where do they train chefs for the armed forces?
I was learning how to cook for 13 years in my civilian life, and when I joined the Army, I went to a training center. My whole life has been dedicated to this, thanks to my grandmother.
Did your grandmother teach you how to cook?
My grandmother always did the cooking, and I wasn't allowed in the kitchen, but then I decided to study to become a chef.
We seem to have chopped everything. Now we need to put it in the pot. Let's put it in the pot.
Next on the list is the salad. We need to chop the green onions and boiled eggs.
It's a crab salad.
Yes.
The New Year's salad of my childhood.
Well, we're slowly getting ready for the new year anyway. We're trying to diversify the menu with some memorable things.
For New Year's Eve, we cook salade olivier and dressed herring. We also added French fries and French-style meat to the menu.
What's next? Shall we cut the eggs?
Let's do it. Which dish do the servicemen like the most?
Well, fried potatoes like at home, but we don't make them like that in the Army. We make them baked, peasant style, in slices. And if there's a pork chop to go with it, it's a real treat for everyone.
The product catalogue includes 360 food items. We can order chicken, turkey, pork, and beef. We even have halal chicken now. The product catalogue no longer includes items that were unpopular, which increased costs but actually reduced opportunities.
We're changing a lot in this regard. Previously, it was canned meat, but now there is a very wide range of fresh products. And every week it changes depending on the season, the availability of certain products, and so on.
We have recipe cards that we use to create our menu. Also, if we want to add something tasty, something new for the soldiers, we choose an interesting dish, make a recipe card, and add it to the menu.
When to dress it?
We dress the salad just before serving. We now have half an hour left before serving, so we can start dressing it and start to distribute. For this, we will need mayonnaise, salt, pepper.
Salt, pepper.
Add salt and pepper.
How to figure out how much salt you need?
It's a matter of taste.
It's a matter of taste and experience.
Yes, pour it in, I'll tell you.
Uh-huh.
And the same amount again.
It was somewhere there.
And a pinch of pepper.
A good pinch of pepper.
And we dress it with mayonnaise.
How does the Army handle food expiration dates?
It's all very strict. The food always arrives fresh.
Food arrives every week. Also, sometimes in the summer, we arrange for fresh vegetables and fruits to be delivered 2 or 3 times a week so that they don't spoil. When the food arrives, it is checked, of course, for organoleptic qualities, as well as for all quality certificates.
And what about field kitchens, where it is impossible to have some kind of super-duper refrigerator or freezer?
In field conditions, the menu is very different, based more on porridge and goulash. Plus, there is still logistical support, with some food stored nearby and delivered daily for cooking.
Food supply is controlled at all levels. They place food orders through the dot chain IT system, in which they specify the delivery point, where the military personnel are located, performing their duties, even small units. And logistics support is provided to this point within the technical capabilities of delivery.
Max, thank you for this experience, and the only thing left for me is to taste everything I have prepared myself.
Okay, let's move on to serving. We will serve and taste.
With pleasure. This is a very tasty soup, very delicious. Enough salt. But it also comes with a garlic donut. And this donut is baked right here in this military unit.
Nice.
Tastes good. Bon appetit!